Hello everyone. Let's continue the topic. As you know, in the previous topic, we had already discussed about the transportation in plants. There is one interesting phenomena related to that is transpiration in plants. What happened in transpiration? Basically, there is a problem in tall trees, that how in tall trees the water can transfer or water can move at a such height. So this phenomena helped that. This phenomena is just an evaporation of water from the leaves. Leaves contain stomata. So from the leaves, water evaporated, and when water evaporated, remember the thing, this is an unused water, not the used water. Unused water, use करने के बाद जो water बचा उसको evaporate किया जाता है. So that unused water is evaporated from the aerial parts of the plant, and basically this water provide a kind of suction pressure, not pressure pull, a kind of suction pull. एक खिंचाव पैदा करता है जिससे कि नीचे से रूट और तेजी से वाटर को ऊपर की तरफ लेके जाती हैं, और इस तरह से टॉल ट्रीज में भी प्लांट में टॉल ट्रीज में भी वाटर इजीली ऊपर चला जाता है. साथ ही साथ this one process is very important, that it helps to keep the body of a plant, it helps to keep the temperature in control. It basically lowers the plant's body temperature during summers. It is known as a necessary evil. Necessary because it is required for tall trees to transport water at a such height, and it is evil because it is a removal of water. So it is just an evaporation process. So but it is important for tall trees to transport water from downward to upward direction. Our today's topic, that is transportation, that is the main topic. What substances are to be transported? Digested food, oxygen, carbon dioxide and excretory waste. These all are to be transported. And this happened in our circulatory system. You can see in this picture there are red color, blue color vessels are there. These red and blue color vessels, basically these are our blood vessels, and in which blood will flow, and this one is our heart, which is the main important system. So let's start to discuss about the heart. The heart is a hollow muscle, hollow, खोखला है अंदर से, in the middle left of the chest, that pumps blood to different parts of the body. ये body में different parts में blood को pump करता है. A muscular wall called septum divides the heart lengthwise into its left and right sides. So a muscular wall called septum divides the heart lengthwise into its left and right sides. A valve divides each side in two chambers, an upper atrium and a lower ventricle. When the heart muscle contract, they squeeze the blood through the atria and then through the ventricle. Oxygenated blood from the lungs flows into left atrium and then to all parts of the body. Deoxygenated blood returning from the body flows into the right atrium and then to lungs for oxygenation. I want to explain this paragraph with the help of a diagram that I draw for you. So this one is the diagram. You consider this one is our heart. It contains, this one is septum. So it divides the heart left side and right side. Left side is again divided into two parts, upper and lower. Upper part is known as atrium. Upper part is known as atrium. Left side, left atrium. Right side, right atrium. Lower part is known as ventricle. Left side, left ventricle. Right side, right ventricle. So what happened? Lungs provide oxygen to the blood and the blood becomes oxygenated blood. This oxygenated blood enter into left atrium and from left atrium through the left ventricle it goes to body part where different body parts are there. It transfer to different body part. Oxygen is utilized and carbon dioxide is returned. So now blood becomes deoxygenated blood. So from the body part, this deoxygenated blood enter into the right side of the heart and right atrium and then right ventricle, and from here blood transfer to the lungs for oxygenation, and again the same process will take place. So these lines are explained in that paragraph that we were discussing. So finally lungs and oxygenated blood enter into left atrium, then to body parts. From body part deoxygenated blood enter into heart in the right atrium, and from the heart it finally enter into lungs for become oxygenated. So these lines are explained there. Now you can read it. It will be more clear to you. When the heart muscle contract, they squeeze the blood through the atria and then through the ventricle. Oxygenated blood from the lungs flow into left atrium and then to all parts of the body. Deoxygenated blood returning from the body flows into the right atrium and then to lungs for oxygenation. Listen that particular area carefully so that you can easily understand these lines. Now the blood vessel. That means blood has to flow into a closed vessel. These are known as blood vessel. It is just a network of tubes that transport blood to the entire body. Blood moves to all parts of the body through these blood vessels. Blood vessels are of three types: arteries, veins and capillary. On the basis of their structure and their function, they are of different types. Arteries, they carry oxygen rich blood. Arteries कैसे blood को carry करती हैं? जिसमें oxygen है. From heart to all other parts of the body. As blood flows through the arteries at a high pressure, they have thick elastic wall. Because heart जब blood को pump करता है तो pressure बहुत high होता है blood का. तो अगर ऐसे high pressure का blood vessel में जा रहा है तो blood vessel को thick होना पड़ेगा. तो इसलिए arteries कैसी होती हैं? thick होती हैं. साथ ही साथ elastic भी होती हैं, उनमें लचीलापन होता है. The arteries branch out into smaller tube, और arteries छोटी छोटी ट्यूब्स में बढ़ जाती है. देखिए इधर arteries, ये रही artery, छोटी छोटी ट्यूब्स में बट गई और इन्हीं छोटी छोटी ट्यूब्स को हमने क्या बोला? कैपिलरीज. तो कैपिलरी क्या काम करती हैं? ये आर्टरी को वेन से कनेक्ट करने का काम करती हैं. These capillary come together to form veins. यही कैपिलरीज इकट्ठी होकर क्या बनाएंगी? वेन्स बनाएंगी. Thus blood enter an organ through arteries. आर्टरी के थ्रू एंटर किया क्योंकि उनके पास ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड है. Then gets distributed, फिर उसको डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिया गया. Then collect various substances from the organ and then move out it through the way. तो यहां से आर्टरी ने सारे बॉडी पार्ट्स को ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड पहुंचाया, फिर बॉडी पार्ट्स ने उस ऑक्सीजन रिच ब्लड को लेके और अब ये सारा का सारा ब्लड कहाँ एंटर कर जाता है? वेन्स में एंटर कर जाता है थ्रू बॉडी पार्ट. तो आर्टरीज ब्लड को लेकर आती हैं हार्ट से और वेन ब्लड को लेकर जाएंगी बॉडी पार्ट से. वेन कैरी ऑक्सीजन डेफिशिएंट एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रिच ब्लड, जिसको डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड बोलते हैं, बैक टू द हार्ट. वापस उन्होंने उसको हार्ट में दिया. वेन हैव थिनर वॉल्स, क्योंकि अब इनमें ब्लड का प्रेशर हाई नहीं होता, लो प्रेशर होता है. वेन्स हैव वॉल्स दैट स्टॉप द बैक फ्लो ऑफ ब्लड. जब वेन से ब्लड फ्लो कर रहा होता है तो उनमें छोटी छोटी कुछ वॉल्व सिस्टम होता है. जैसे आपकी साइकिल के टायर में जब हवा भरी जाती है तो उसमें एक वॉल्व होती है ना, जो हवा को बाहर निकलने से रोकती है. बिल्कुल सेम ऐसे ही ब्लड वेसल के अंदर भी वॉल्व होती है जो ब्लड को वापस फ्लो करने से, बैक फ्लो करने से रोकती है. Hence blood flows in one direction only, that is towards the heart. तो ये जो वॉल्व होती हैं ये वेन्स में होती हैं, आर्टरीज में नहीं होती। इन आवर नेक्स्ट सेशन वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट ब्लड। ओके, हैव अ नाइस डे, गुड बाय।